Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to,
Normally, even though say, okay, well, it's a $50,000 tournament, it's still going to be a pretty big deal for Undying, who want some sort of training before TI. This is it for them. This is the last thing they're going to play in before they start getting ready.
So it is going to be Saberlight on the Beast.
They'd pick it up against a slower hero like Invoker to stay on top of him, but, you know, you got so much HP regen, none of your...
Well, that's the Bloodright combo. They hit level 3, I suppose.
Another coconut. They're just forced to walk back, and Alone is losing even more time here.
And Bryle's still in the mid lane, just absolutely crushing it. Perfect use of the Quelling Blade there. He gets the... Did it get denied? I'm very confused. Bryle has to TP out, but it's not in time. Sacred with the Rupture. Oh, no. Something we saw out of was it Sacred that did this? I'm not entirely sure. Bottom lane, though, Rupture comes out onto the Beastmaster. They get the kill. In comes Bryle, the Rolling Thunder. Not used quite yet, but he is going to chase after this Bloodseeker. Breaks his ankles on the first attempt there. Going to try and catch him. Second time, gonna definitely catch him. And the question is, can Sacred outrun this? Absolutely not. Ends up being a 3-for-1. Punishing that deep. I mean, it was fine before when you're going through the trees. Moon, Arrow, looking for Sacred. Bryle trying to catch him with this Rolling Thunder. Barely does, but he's get the Rupture off last second. Now Bryle does need to leave as Lumiere on the backside looking for him. There's going to be the Sharpshooter and a Sunstrike through as well. Trying to heal him up, but it's not going to be enough. And now on the high ground, chasing down Moon. Double kill for the Faceless Void. Just like come back with meta. It feels really rough. You've got to get multiple heroes, I think, right? If you can snipe Saberlight +1, I think your fight is super easy. And Lumiere actually time walks in. They are going to just go and drop the Cataclysm right away. And, you know, Beastmaster is dead without committing the Chrono. That's a huge win. Chrono on the backside. It does end up catching 3. Nowhere to follow, though, as far as the damage. Pangolier falling low, ruptured up, but still alive, holding the Faceless Void in place. There's the Roar coming through. They get the return kill, and now Abaddon stuck here in the middle of the river, beat down by the Terrorblade. Sacred on the backside, trying to run for his life, but Swashbuckle on through. The slows are there. They get a third. Great return play here from the side of Undying. Makes this hero so good. Oh.
The moment they commit too far forward,
there's going to be the initiation out onto the Bloodseeker. A Photic Shield does come through, and it will keep this Bloodseeker alive. Bryle, however, in some trouble, does have Rolling Thunder. Rupture about to expire. Swashbuckle away, and there he goes. Going to be able to chain stun these heroes down one by one. Abaddon will buy back into the game, but Michael will be the second to fall, and now you get the tier 2 tower. The damage is done. Again, still sitting on the Aegis here with this Terrorblade. Undying. Bryle, under the cover of Moonlight Shadow, they catch him, but he has the Lincolns on the backside. They've caught the Terrorblade and the Mirana. There's going to be the Cataclysm. Can they finish him off? No, he sunders Dubu, and they turn the fight around. Faceless Void in trouble. Maledict already on top of him. They get the kill. Now Bryle looking for more. The Death Ward is going to finish off the Squirrel, and now it's Sacred all by himself. Can he get away? First stun comes through. The chase continues, though. Disarmed, held in place. The arrow connects. They will be able to bring down that Bloodseeker, and Tomato has bigger objectives on his mind as he's already cleaned up that mid-tier 3 tower.
Had the Aegis of the Immortal.
Oh, dive bomb into Arrow. They catch Alone.
I mean, this is like a showing of how good Undying plays their timings. The one opportunity that you had, like, you could have brought down the Terrorblade before you finished that Eye of Scotty, is when they were like, Chronosphere was on cooldown for 70 seconds. They didn't quite have Cataclysm up. You made one single mistake on Infamous and it cost you the entire game. Undying is picking you apart.
Oh, Moon.
I mean, now they're just clowning around.
Yeah, Moon breaking some ankles, still got Wand and Guardians, but Bryle's in. The Blink stun on the backside with this Rolling Thunder. If they can take down this Faceless Void, I don't know what you can do, and the chain stuns are there. 50 seconds, does have buyback. Pango still chasing. This Terrorblade is an immovable object. The GG comes out as Infamous. Acknowledge they've been beaten here in game number 1, and Undying looking as strong as ever, Neff.
I mean, it looks like they never took a month off. TI qualifier.
That is better.
Just random hit.
Just random, send it.
Tick down once. All right, that's also a very good hero this game.
It's a very fuzzy Slark.
It's difficult getting on top of the Medusa, but Clockwork can't the water runes, and potentially a kill on alone if he. Well, never mind. This guy's got 1,000 health. He's gonna be just fine. Both the supports rotated.
Yeah,
it's
Dubu
very rare
bottom.
to see that.
The thing is, you
It's
can leave
very-
Ursa solo against the Tidehunter. That's not a big deal, but Dubu, he's gonna pay for this one, I think. Yeah, X pull back. They don't even need the arrow. They're just gonna give this kill on over. Oh, Michael snags it. First blood going the way of the Mirana instead. But they did commit a lot for this.
Yeah. Had to drop a lot more than they wanted to there. Just the arena being on cooldown, being slightly off the mark with that blink. They've got another blink spear available, but
Ooh, hookshot comes in. He ends up trapping Moon as well as Saberlight. A nice bushwhack coming through, and Brow dealing a ton of damage. Able to find that pick off there.
beautiful disengage.
Stone Gaze drop, but as you said, Dubu on this Elder Titan doing so much work here. They close the gap. In comes the Ravage. He's able to dodge on Saberlight, and Tomato gets that enrage off. Medusa out of mana and out of help as they find that kill.
The most hilarious part about all that, you wait 2 seconds before casting Torrent. You wait 1 second
Oh,
before casting
Spear
Torrent.
Arena comes out. They find Kunkka, the Earth Splitter, and Sharpshooters there. Ravage, however, from Sacred might be able to keep him alive. Tomato wants to go for the kill, but decides otherwise. They snipe him on the backside with Bryle, and now on the run as he's trapped inside the cogs. Lumiere here with this Stone Gaze, trying to chase them down. Tomato's got to be careful, though. He doesn't have much less. Great hook shot. They will take down the Clockwork, but maybe Undying. They're going to turn this back their way. Yules comes through. Not perfectly timed there as ends up giving him a little bit of space. Ends up being a bloodbath here as heroes fall one by one. Bryle able to snipe Michael on the backside. I think with the trap, actually.
And it's surprising given the fact that, like, this Clockwork's only job at this point is to stay on top of Dubu and make sure he doesn't get these sleeps off, I feel.
Blink Ravage right into the arrow. They find the Ursa. What a play there from Infamous. Not expecting it here on the side of Undying. Bryle just going for the TP out, but a Yule's there to hold in place. Almost gets that stomp off to keep this TA alive, but now continuing the chase. Held down. The dust comes out. Bryle might get a return heal. He does, but it's not going to be enough to save that Templar, and now Lumiere on the backside just continuing to just dish out so much damage. Gush after gush here from Sacred as well. The blink forward, they're going to be able to get another Yules as well, setting up potentially another final killer on a Moon. You can't outrun the side of Infamous. These guys are relentless. Full vision on where they are. Moonlight Shadow is going to come out. They just want to pressure right up onto the high ground. They don't care. Saberlight caught. There's the Blink Ravage. The Mars gonna eat the arrow this time. It even finds a Hoodwink. Forced out for the moment, trying to get him out, but maybe he can pop a BKB here to TP out. No chance. This Medusa is way too strong. Well, is it in time? He will make it.
Oh my god, Bryle is owned.
Yeah, Bryle's...
Oh my god, get out of there, Bryle. You just need to just TP and leave.
He is feeling some pain here as he gets pulled back into the arrow. Stone Gaze. Bryle goes down.
Unfortunate. I guess they need to kill that on the Elder Titan before it ended up reaching the base.
Hookshot on over.
Goes
Finds Ursa into an arrow. Not going to connect. Tomato on the run. Does have BKB, but doesn't want to commit it as there's a haster that's going to get sniped from Michael. And now he's forced to do whatever he can, which is not much here, neph. It's not much. This Tomato is just getting kited out completely. Sacred does not take any damage from the zero. There's going to be the first halberd coming out. Sharpshooter as well. Bryle now getting ran down by Lumiere. Going to be able to jump away, though, thanks to that Aghanim Scepter. Where is Tomato? He is still chasing Michael. Finally gets the kill as Moon grabs that bushwhack from downtown. Nice play from him, but BKB gonna be forced thanks to the X there from Alone. It is just everything going the way of Infamous, it seems. Top lane, Bryle catches a hookshot. He's gonna have to BKB. No, the Ravage just in time with Lumiere TPing it as well. Doesn't have Stone Gaze, but Bryle, again, able to get out very quickly thanks to that Aghanim Scepter.
They don't have Ravage. It's possible they opt to take a fight against them. Give them Medusa Stone Gaze on cooldown as well. I think she'll push the creep to this top racks and then get back on Bryle. If you can force a 4v5, it would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to get an uncontested barracks, it seems. There is no way to slow this down. They do not have fortification. And with Mars getting constantly stunned up like this, he has BKB, but so much damage already taken, especially with the Medusa in chase. He will be able to spear away the Clockwork, but Now you just lose the Hoodwink as well as the whole lane of barracks. You did manage to take top. Favor of Undying as they were almost 6k behind. Arena Spear catches the Tidehunter. The silence from the Mindbreaker takes him down, and now Clockwork on the run. The range on Bryle. He's going to continue the chase. He finally gets the kill. Saberlight with the BKB, able to walk outside the arena. He's trapped the backside of these heroes, and now finally Lumiere pops that Stone Gaze, trying to chase after him, but the disengage is there. Saberlight can't get out though. Torn, he gets clean from the Kunkka, but he's got to get out of here. The BKB from Tomato. Lumiere pops his own, trying to disengage, jumps forward on Bryle, cleaves down the Marana, grabs a lone as well, and now looking for the rest of these heroes. Bryle's got to be careful, trapped in these cogs, but Tomato's back in with the Enrage, burning through the mana of the Medusa, and they get the kill. Triple going the way of Bryles. They finish off every hero here on Infamous. The buybacks come out pretty late.
100 and 600. I mean, it's going to be pretty useful in a game like this one.
Moon getting found in the trees, but on the backside of the fight, Ravage comes out. The Enrage comes out from Tomato first, though. Bryle falling low. He just gets sniped, never gets a chance to use the BKB, and now without that TA in trouble, she's going to buy back into the game. The shard there from Kunkka pushing him to the other side of the fight, but you got to back out here on Infamous. The chase is going to come through. Dubu trying to get a stomp. Will he catch anyone? He's not, but he zoned them back alone. Will fall. That's a dieback on your Kunkka as Saberlight now chasing after Sacred. The damage, is it there? No, he gets the TP out.
You're disarmed for the TA.
It is.
All of a sudden, the game has turned on its head. They can't fight into them anymore.
Yeah, they can continue the aggression here, and now Sacred in some trouble. Nice arrow does come out, hitting the Ursa, but Saberlight continuing the chase. Bryle just gonna clean up these creeps. They need to get these barracks.
I mean, they're pushing them back and forth, yeah, with this Tidehunter with the Medusa, trying to stay on top.
You have Clockwork coming up, and BKB still available. The Arena, the Spear comes in. Now they commit onto the Medusa, and the help, it is there in the form of the Clockwork, able to keep him alive just enough to make it back to that fountain. Tomato in very far, still has the Aegis and Arrow once again from Michael, but Sacred trapped there by a tree. Staying inside that fountain range, though. Can they take down the Clockwork, though? It would be a fantastic find, but it's not going to come now with Ursa. He's spent everything. He's got to get this blink. Arrow just off the mark, though. Popsy and Rage BKB now going to be refreshed. Able to turn this around, maybe. Looking for the Medusa with the Stone Gaze, holding him in place. Blinks on over, trying to just chain stun down the Medusa, but it's not going to happen. And now Tomato in super deep has to pop that BKB once again with that refresher. BKB saving Tomato here, giving them space to clean up these barracks as well. The buyback forced on this Tidehunter into the triangle, it seems, but Undying is prepared, sitting on the high ground here, sending out, oh, the smoke. I don't know if the Flare saw that or not, but Sacred's walking up right now. Moon's gonna be the one that pops the smoke, drops a bushwhack, catching one, but Andisk gonna be the only thing that saves them. But there's the Arena, the Rabbit on the backside. They need to bring down the TA, but she's got an Aeon Disc. Gonna be very difficult to do, and Lumiere just hitting the sides of the Arena, doing almost no damage. It's really alone, just trying to control up these fights, but a beautiful stomp from Dubu. The fight looking pretty rough as they spear down that Medusa. Can they get the kill, though? The disarms over and over onto Bryle, controlling him as he's able to disengage here on this Medusa, but alone will finally go down without the buyback. Sacred stuck between five, trying to do what he can, but it's not going to be enough, and Saberlight now looking for more.
Going to be tricky. I'm not sure they're going to give you a chance to save up for the Swift Blink, though. They're closing in on your base, and got the Aegis Cheese refresher shard. Double wall from the Mars is going to be a pretty
They're
big
gonna jump
problem.
in. They find the Medusa. Tomato commits, but the Ravage just to keep her alive. And Lumiere pops the BKB. The Torrent Storm absolutely chaotic as they able to take down the Mars. And now Tomato, he's so deep here, just taken down so easily. BKB and Swift Blink still online if he can get out, but the arrow perfectly timed from Michael. He gets 4-stabbed down. Tomato, he's got to run, but Lumiere, this guy's a machine, just taking down one hero after another. They cannot disengage. Dubu, the stomp off the mark. They've made it out on the 2 cores, but they're gonna lose everybody else as Dubu, no chance in hell he survives this. Just a few more hits here from this Medusa, and Infamous, well, eventually, right? Okay, goes down to the Stormcrafter.
The Desolator on the TA, and I think they're going to give the Stygian Desolator to the Ursa.
Oh, Moon, he's found the clockwork. He knows. They know they're trying to find these items, but they do not want to let it happen.
He's not even trying to run at that point. He's trying to clear up more tabs.
Oh my goodness. I mean, this is a really smart play from Undying. At the moment, though, they are going to go ahead and try to make it into their own jungle. The problem for them, all the camps have been cleared. They cleaned house here on the side of Undying. They buy back, actually, on the clockwork here, looking for a... Mirana? Just caught by a nullifier, goes down. Moon in the enemy base at this point. Aeon Disc will get popped. And just get a nice bushwhack there onto the Medusa. The blink, the spear, the arena, it catches two. They're crumbling one by one. They're able to take down the clockwork, a dive back, but Medusa gets that BKB off, staying alive, but the second arena holding her in place. She's out of mana. She can't get out. She pops the... Was that even cheese? I think that was just a snake, but Lumiere, he's crumbling. He's got to escape. Can he make it back to the fountain? He's trying his best. Protected for the moment. Tomato not going to find it. Lumiere still alive, but oh my goodness, Bryle gets the kill. They still have the backdoor protection, or rather the fortification. 4 heroes dead. It is Medusa versus the world, but Bryle finally gets the kill with that ballista range. Lumiere buys back, gets his gets the Divine Rapier, but it's gonna be the throne that goes down, and Undying finally clean out game number 2.